Welcome back. Something for the ladies now. Us girls understand that no matter what your eyes are like, a good eyebrow makes all the difference. The brow is this year's big beauty trend. Ignore it at your peril.
Well, today, makeup artist Hayley has top tricks for your brows.
So where are we beginning? We're going to start off with bushy brows, are we?
Yes, we are. And I'd just like to say, you can never underestimate the power of the eyebrow. It's so important. If they're too thin, they're really aging and look too harsh. They really frame the face. So there's a few top tips and different eyebrow shapes we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Right.
So bushy brows first of all.
Bushy brows. And first of all, I've just got a really super quick tip just to give you a guide as to where your eyebrows should start, arch and finish.
Okay.
So if you take an eyebrow pencil and you line it up with the edge of the nose, that's roughly where your eyebrows want to start.
Right.
And then you tilt it so it goes through the middle of the iris, and right there, that's where you should have a slight arch. And then if you line it up with the edge of the eye, that's where they need to finish. So anyone can do that at home just to get started. And yes, so first of all, we're talking about Cara Delevingne, and she has put bushy brows back on the map. They're just amazing.
Checking your brows.
Just checking there, just checking.
Yeah.
She's got gorgeous eyebrows.
I'm so jealous. You know, her mum obviously said to her, don't pluck your brows, and it was the best advice ever. So if you've got these gorgeous big bushy brows, this is your moment. You just need to go with it. I think the key thing with bushy brows is just to kind of tame them, because sometimes the hair can be a little bit unruly. So if you have got Cara Delevingne brows, then just give them a little brush through with a comb, and any hairs that you've got that are maybe slightly coming up a little bit too long.
So you brush the hair up?
Yeah, upwards, and you can see any that are a little bit long.
I do that. Any that look like they're like nuclear ones that just where the hell did that come from?
And then
out.
And you just give them a little trim, and that will actually give the appearance that they're actually a little bit thicker, and you won't get any of those curly ones that end up poking out. You know, if it was a problem.
I know.
Very good.
It's
Nothing worse than having someone else's eye out with an eyebrow.
Absolutely. And then today I'm using this brow gel from the Body Shop, which is our budget option. Now this kind of works like a clear mascara for the brows, so it will set them in place, make sure that all the hairs lie nice and flat and kind of don't go astray during the day. Okay. So you just literally brush that through, and then to finish, because we want to keep bushy brows neat and tidy, just take some slanted tweezers and just pull out any loose hairs
underneath. And if you're worried about doing it yourself, it's quite good to go and get it done, maybe if you can get it done once professionally, and then just keep on top of it. So as those new ones come through, get them out straight away so that you've got a sort of bit of a guide.
Yeah, always go to a professional. If you've never had your brows done before, get them done by a professional first, and then all you've got to do is maintain, and then you know you've got a nice shape.
Okay.
But I think we've got a before and an after shot.
Let's have a look.
Not majorly different, but they're nice and neat and groomed and nice and tidy.
And what about the blowout product?
Oh, sorry, yes, blowout product. We've also got Clinique as well. They do a really lovely brow gel as well. If you've got
very nice. All right, so coming up next, we've got natural brows.
Yes, so our icon for this is Kate Middleton, my personal eyebrow idol. I wish I had her brows. They're lovely and thick, and also got a nice arch. So if you want to recreate this look at home, I'd recommend using an eyebrow pencil, and you want to look for one that's either an exact match to your eyebrows or just a shade lighter, and then the look will stay really natural.
Right, okay.
And if you look to kind of run it along the back of your hand, you want one where the colour transfers really easily, because you want to kind of do really light feather-like strokes. So just wherever there might be any little sparse missing hairs, you're just basically filling those in. It's so subtle.
And don't go too, like, subtle is key. You don't want those great big,
beware the
heavy
brow.
Some people like that. Some people like the big old heavy ones, don't they?
What, really penciled in?
Well, some people like them.
You don't want the only thing you see to be a brow. Like, too scary.
Some people shave them right off and then draw them where they would like them to have been.
They do.
It's true, you're right.
Constantly stunned. They look always stunned.
And then to create the Kate Middleton look, I'm using this budget highlighter called Archangel from Me. Now you're just going to put a tiny little amount of this in the brow bone. You can blend it in with your fingertips, or you can use a little brush. And this gives a really youthful lift to the eye. It's really flattering, and it kind of just defines the shape. And we've also got a blowout option from that as well, which I believe is
That's
from
the Clinique Liquid
Yeah.
Illuminator. That's £21.
Liquid Illuminator, yeah. And then we've got the before and
Let's
the
have a look.
after.
Let's have a look. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's a difference there.
Yes, there
isn't there?
certainly is. Yeah, they look much neater. Okay, and then finally, fair brows.
Yeah, what I like to call the barely there brow. So you've got a good eyebrow, but perhaps they're quite fair, and sometimes they can get a little bit lost in the face. So if we look at our celebrity Gwyneth Paltrow as a fantastic example, she's got great brows. On any clients I've got who are fair, I prefer to use a brow powder rather than a pencil.
Right.
Because if you're too rough, then you get these harsh lines that are really visible. Powders
heavy.
are so easy to work with. So I'm using this brand new powder palette from HD Brows, which is just about to come out. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that.
So if you went into the shops today, it wouldn't be there. How long?
I think it's just about to come out,
Right,
so
okay.
this is probably an exclusive. So just find the right colour and pop it on a slanted brush, and then you're just going to take that and literally running the powder through the eyebrows. So again, really subtle, you don't want anything too heavy or too harsh. And just remember with eyebrows that you've got to think of them like sisters rather than twins. Don't spend too long trying to get them exactly perfect, because naturally eyebrows are different.
Slightly different.
Yeah, and if you put your powder through and you're taking a look and you think, oh, I've gone a bit heavy, just take a cotton bud and you can just kind of like blend that through really easily.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's have a look. So we've got, is that the one you're using? Is that the blowout or the budget?
That is the blowout.
That's
also,
the blowout.
We've got Gosh do a lovely, really lovely budget alternative as well.
And that's from Superdrug, and that's £8.49 there. Let's have a look at a before and after, see what that looks like. So there you go. Yes, oh yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah, that does make a big difference, doesn't
Thank
it?
you.
Thank you. That was lovely. Thank you, ladies. Well, if that's inspired you, here's your one-stop shop for some of the products you might need.
I got the eye of the tiger, the fire, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me
And beware being overplucked, you said.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just don't get carried away. Once you start tweezing, it's a bit addictive. Put the tweezers down.
There you
Okay,
are.
thank
Well, if you
you.
didn't get time to take all of that in, don't worry, the details are on the website.
Right, competition.